Well, hundreds of Amabutho and Zulu maidens have demonstrated their support of King MisuZulu by marching and singing outside the High Court in Pietermaritzburg. This as the royal family members continue to battle it out in court. The first wife of late King Goodwill Zwelithini and her daughters are challenging the validity of his will. Extra police were deployed to the High Court as well. There for us was Lethiwe Mdluli.
While the battle between the AmaZulu Royal House family members continues at the Pietermaritzburg High Court, outside supporters gathered showing support. Amabutho and Zulu maidens came out in numbers to support King MisuZulu Zwelithini, singing and chanting their support for him. They've been here since the court proceedings began on Tuesday, ignoring the directive by the AmaZulu Prime Minister Prince Mangosuthu Buthelezi not to come. The regiments paraded the streets wearing their traditional attire and marching alongside them were the maidens. I spoke to some of the supporters outside about some of their thoughts regarding the judgment dismissing Queen Sibongile Zulu's application to have the late king's other 5 marriages invalid, and these were their thoughts.
We are looking at our culture. I like the definition which says culture are the do's and don'ts of the society. So in our culture, especially when we look at the so-called the first wife of the king, she should have not let the king to marry other women firstly, but she was silenced and things happened. And now that the king has passed, now she is complaining and she becomes very greedy. It's not who we are to be greedy as indigenous people of this country. In fact, we must follow the ruling from the will of the king. Those who are saying it was forced by what? I mean, we are living in a very, we are in a state where people want money as if money is everything. They have just forgotten about who they are, in fact. We share everything. We sympathize where we need to. Together is who we are.
To show their support, maidens also carried banners with King MisuZulu Zwelithini's face while marching outside court. Lethiwe Mdluli, Pietermaritzburg.